Hello everybody, today we're checking out more properties with acreage, at least 10 acres of land, and 2 of these listings do have houses on them, like this one right here in Thornton, West Virginia. This is sitting on 10.95 acres. This is just land in New Berlin, New York with 17 acres. And this is 40 acres in Kiblah, Arkansas with wild hogs running free. And this one here is 14 acres in York, Alabama, and this one also has a house sitting on the property. And that again is 14 acres of land. And we're going to begin right here in Thornton, West Virginia with 10.95 acres. And it has 5 bedrooms and 2 baths, and this house has 1,885 square feet of living space. And you'll find it at 146 Roy Road in Thornton, West Virginia, 26440. This property has been on the market for 7 days, and the house was built in 1933. So let's check it out. $95,000 and hopefully well, septic and utilities, right? And now in Thornton, West Virginia, we're in Taylor County with this one, with the population's around 16,300 people. So just shy of 11 acres of land with this house. You could always ask the agent how long it's been vacant. You can do a little research of your own, have home inspections, whether you're buying it as is, where is, whatever the case may be. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses are found in the description box below every video. So it looks like this house has hardwood flooring, it has a washer and dryer. Looks like it's on a block foundation. Now in Thornton, West Virginia and Taylor County, your property tax rates are coming in from 0.54 to 0.65%, and your median home values are right around $165,000. Look at the beautiful staircase. So if you wanted to renovate this house, maybe you want to build a new one, it's on 10.95 acres in Taylor County, West Virginia. So it does have the fireplace. Looks like they began putting up some wood trim, and maybe they decided it was too much for them. Who knows? Every house has a story, right? How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Hope your cup's full of happiness today and that glass is full of gratitude. And if you're new to this channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. Yeah, they put at least one new window in the kitchen. Does have a gas range, has a dishwasher, has a double basin sink, nice cabinets. Looks like we're also getting ceramic tile flooring. You can go get the lay of the land, go check this one out. And they're asking $95,000. There's your full bathroom with a window, tub and shower combination. Looks like it may have vinyl flooring. And this is $95,000. So this might be the upstairs. More than likely, those hardwood floors would continue throughout. Interesting. Be great if it has an outbuilding or 2 on it, wouldn't it? Raise yourself some animals. So here's another room that's unfinished. Another bathroom that's unfinished with a single shower. The possibilities are endless with this. If you want acreage and a house to boot with a full basement. Yeah, this is nice. It has potential. There is another building on the property. Yeah, look at that. So maybe this is an elevated on the concrete block with maybe another house or an apartment above it. Has a couple of decks on it. Yeah, look at this. So not just 1, but 2 properties in Thornton, West Virginia on 10.95 acres. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with this, but it could be another living space. 2 structures, I should say, on the property, right? Nice. $95,000. And this again is Taylor County. 10.95 acres. You could totally renovate this, add value, build equity, and get a return on your investment. Or maybe you want to live in Thornton, West Virginia for many years to come, right? Yeah, that has potential for sure. Looks like it does have a wood stove insert in the fireplace. That's what it looks like anyway. I could be wrong. That's kind of what it looks like, unless it's just a protector there for the It's a screen cover. Beautiful staircase. And there again is the outside. And when you get there and you have your home inspections, you'll learn if it looks like a shingle roof, looks like wood siding. But you check your foundation, longevity of the roof, mechanicals, and all those good things. 146 Roy Road, and that's Thornton, West Virginia. Let's look at our map location right here. There's your parcel, 10.95 acres of land. You have Roy Airfield right nearby. You've got Tiger Lake Public Golf Course if you want to go hit a few balls. So we've got Grafton, West Virginia up there to the northwest. You've got the lodge for your lakefront dining if you want to get fancy. And we are west of Fellowsville, west of Sinclair, and we're east of Webster, West Virginia. So here we are. Red marks the spot right here, right near Grafton and Clarksburg. Phillippe is up down or right to the south of us, and Morgantown is right up here to the north of us as well. Red marks the spot right there, and here's your satellite view for your 10.95 acres. Okay, and there is the parcel there. There you go. Nice. A lot of trees all around. You're going to have some wildlife roaming through. And that's 146 Roy Road in Thornton, West Virginia. 10.95 acres of land, you guys. And it states here, it is isolated but not too isolated, with 10.95 acres with a pond and lots of room to move. 3-bedroom, 1-bath home with hardwood floors and a classic layout with some unfinished renovations, cut stone basement with interior and exterior access, and the large barn with a loft. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed for $254,900 back in 2013. Then they went through September 2014 and removed it after it was listed for $159,500. Now they're down to $95,000, and the house is 93 years old. And on an assessment of $92,400, shows the taxes are 2014. And again, the property tax rate is 0.54 to 0.65% in Taylor County, West Virginia. And that's $95,000 on 10.95 acres. So if you remove the house, you're looking at about $8,675, $8,675 per acre. But this does have the house, and if your well, septic, and utilities work, this may be a great buy for somebody. $95,000. Now we're going to head into New Berlin, New York. $69,500 for this one with 17 acres of land. And it states it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, but I'll have to go through here and see if there is a studio or something on the property. This one's at 213 Great Brook-Potter Road in New Berlin, New York, 13411. It's only been on the market 4 days, and let's check it out. $69,500. How much land are we getting for our money today, you guys? Beautiful. So we do have a gate to cross over your driveway for a little more privacy. Beautiful. New Berlin, New York is in Chenango County. Population is just around 46,300 people. Your property tax rate's 2.71% in Chenango County. And your median home values are right around $160,000. This is beautiful, isn't it? New Berlin, New York. So this would come out to be about $4,088 an acre for 17 acres of land. There you do have a creek running through the property. That's always helpful. Adds value. So if any of you want to build a home in New Berlin, New York, here you go. Maybe you just want to put a container house on it. Maybe you want a tiny house. Maybe you just want to pop a camper in there and call it a day. It's very pretty. 17 acres of land. Oh, and there is a structure. There you have it. Now that could possibly have a well, maybe septic, maybe electricity. Let's keep going here. 17 acres in New Berlin, New York. Who wants to save some land today? I would imagine the wildlife is thick as thieves. Black bear, coyote, geese, eagle, deer. Yeah, let's preserve some land. Beautiful. New Berlin, New York, in Chenango County. Oh, wow, look at that. Sweet. I did not see that. So now we have a garage on the property also with a shingle roof. And again, this one's $69,500. Sweet. So now you've got something to work with, right? Unless it doesn't look like the same building. Let's look at the listing. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so there's the outline of the parcel. 17 acres of land right here. Yeah, nice. All right, let's go back up. So there's one structure. Doesn't have a foundation or anything. But that garage looks really good. But again, go check it out in person. Get the lay of the land. All right, so let's see what it says here. 213 Great Brook-Potter Road. 4 days on the market. New Berlin, New York. 13411. Let's check it out on the map. So here we are in New Berlin. We have got Mountaintop Golf Course nearby, along with Red Pines Golf Course. And we're also near the Skinner Hill State Forest. So we are in New Berlin, so we're right below South Edmonston. And you're right near Chenango Lake. So Binghamton is down here to the south. We've got Syracuse up to the northwest. And Albany is over here to the east. Herkimer, Utica, and Little Falls is up there to the north. So there you have it. Red marks the spot right there. And there's the parcel. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Upper Greenbrook Road and Warren Road. Right there. Very fine. 17 acres of land. Let's see what it says. Property is being offered with a lot of potential. And it has a potential to be a camp, a house, or just a place to park your RV. Electric power poles are located at the end at the road in front of the property. Drivable trail system through the property, allowing easy access to a beautiful stream that acts as a border to the state land. And let's see, you've got nice agricultural tillable field, which is nearby. You've got great bedding and easy trails that will draw wildlife to and from the natural pond area. And it states here, additional 1,666 acres for hunting, hiking, and are available as this property is within walking distance to Skinner Hill State Forest, in addition to horseback riding trails and snowmobiling in the winter. The property is in a beautiful country setting, and amenities are available nearby. The town of New Berlin is only 8 minutes away. Oneonta and Norwich with additional shopping and restaurants are less than a half an hour. Cooperstown is 40 minutes, and you also have your 90 minutes away, and the New York City George Washington Bridge is 3 hours and 15 minutes from the property. So it doesn't say anything about those buildings. Doesn't say anything about the buildings. So somebody go check this one out. And it was just listed. The buildings or the property's 39 years old, built in 87, and there's no tax history on it. But again, the property tax rate is 2.71 in Chenango County, New York. And again, that is 17 acres, $69,500. Now we're going to head into Kiblah, Arkansas, with 40 acres of land and wild hog running through. And that's $60,000, and it's on County Road 189 in Kiblah, Arkansas, 71834. This property has been on the market for 55 days, and it's raw land. So let's check it out. Look at those wild hogs running free. So here we see we have Mother Shed Willie. And here are some photographs of the parcel. Now in Kiblah, Arkansas, we're in Miller County with this one. So we do get some water on the property. That's always great. Yeah, that's helpful. And Miller County, population's around 42,400 people. And your property tax rate in Miller County, Arkansas is coming in at 0.61 to 0.87%. Property home values are right around $254,000. Raw land, 40 acres of raw land in Kiblah, Arkansas. And this is Miller County. So with 40 acres of raw land, you're coming in around $1,500 an acre. And that's the lowest acreage price in today's episode. Yeah, look at that. Very pretty. So if you're looking to build a house in Miller County, Arkansas, this one may suit your needs. 40 acres. Wow. Do a lot with 40 acres. Get yourself a side-by-side, four-wheeler. Why not, right? County Road 189. And it states here, 40 acres of woodland retreat with elevation change from hills to bottomland. This tract will make a great spot for deer, hogs, turkeys, squirrel, ducks. Very secluded, it says. And there's no history on it. But again, the property tax rate is 0.61 to 0.87. It didn't give me a Google map, so I'm going to go over here and just show you what Kiblah is. You're right near the Louisiana line and the Texas line. So this is southern Arkansas right here, right below Texarkana. There you have it on the map there. Very nice. And that's Kiblah, Arkansas, and that is 71834, and that's $60,000 for 40 acres of land, and that's around $1,500 an acre. Not bad. Now we're going to head into York, Alabama. This one does have a house on it, so maybe it has a well, septic, and utilities. We never know until you get out there. 69.9 with 14 acres. It's been in the market 6 days, and that house was built in 1946. So in this area of Alabama, York, Alabama, we're in Sumter County. Population's around 11,500 people. Let's check it out. So it looks like it has a shingle roof, this house right here, with beautiful brick pillars on your covered front porch. And we're also getting a detached garage. Definitely worth checking out if you're looking at 14 acres in Alabama. Median home values are right around $100,000 in this area. So we're getting a portable carport, a house and a detached garage, and 14 acres of raw land. And even when the house hasn't been occupied for quite some time, you may still be able to tie into the utilities or the well or the septic. It's kind of hard to say till you get out there. But definitely possibilities nonetheless, right? Let's save some land. Yeah, this looks very pretty. And this is York, Alabama. 1700 East 4th Avenue. And this would be coming in at around $49.92 an acre if you weren't including the house and the building. New Berlin, New York came in at $4,088 an acre. And the Taylor County, Thornton, West Virginia is coming in around $86.75 an acre without the house. Regardless, you're going to have some nice wildlife roaming through all of these parcels in a wide variety, depending on where you're looking to live. Or maybe you're just interested in to see how much acreage is going for in different states and different towns. And that's what this channel is all about. So make sure you hit the notification bell because that house, cabin, acreage you're not looking for may be in the next episode. This is very, very beautiful. York, Alabama, in Sumter County. Very peaceful. Looks like you have a little bit of a driveway. Yeah, nice. If you have a driveway that's already been implemented, that saves you a lot of money. Yeah, very fine. They didn't show the house. They didn't show the garage, really. But maybe it could be salvaged. You really just never know until you get in there and get the lay of the land and inspect that house. And let's see here. 1700 East 4th Avenue. Here's where we are on the map. Only in the market 6 days. So there's the parcel from what it looks like. I don't know if that's really it, though, because that doesn't look like 17 acres. So you do have a Dollar General nearby. And you have T&T Barbecue. So here we are on the western portion of Alabama. So we are west of Woodford and Moortown and Belmont. So you have Missouri right over here to the west of us. Yeah, right here we are, right off of Highway 20. I'm sorry, Mississippi, not Missouri. Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi is over here to the west. Meridian. And here we are, right below Tuscaloosa for the most part. And Birmingham's up here to the northeast. Nice. So here's a satellite view. Let's see if this really shows us the whole acreage here. Yeah, that does not look like 14 acres of land. So again, do a little research on your own here. But this is York, Alabama, nonetheless. Right off of Highway 20. And there you have it, right there. Not far from the Mississippi line. 1700 East 4th Avenue. And it states here, you are going to want to look at this country house and 14 acres just minutes from downtown York. The property recently had the pines removed and has been replanted in loblolly pines. All the mature hardwood is still intact and growing strong. Great for the first-time buyer, it states. And let's see. City utilities available also, so that's helpful. And when we look at the history, just listed, and the property is 80 years old. And again, the property tax rate is 0.35 to 0.43%. And without that house, you're looking at $49.92 an acre. Very fine. Let's see a street view. Look at this. Wow, you guys, look at that. That's super cute. Wow, nice. 14 acres of land right there. You do have some neighbors, but you have all vacant land and woods behind you. Sweet. 1700 East 4th Avenue. Been on the market 6 days, and that is York, Alabama. And then we go back to Kiblah, Arkansas, $60,000 for 40 acres of land and wild hogs. Then we have New Berlin, New York. This is 17 acres of land with a building. And then we have Thornton, West Virginia here. And this one is $95,000, and that's sitting on 10.95 acres of land. And there you have it. Some land to save up, you guys. Land to call your own for some peace and privacy. It's always great to be with everybody. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next episode, because more houses, more land with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.